Good afternoon, DY. I'm Molly Young.
And I'm Michael O'Reilly. Welcome to the Dolphin News.
We start today with a very important message from Mrs. Bennett. Here's a bit from Bennett.
Good afternoon, DY. I want to take a few minutes today to talk with you about something important that's coming up, the MCAS. I know that some of you might be thinking already, does this even matter for me? It's not a graduation requirement anymore, so why should I care? Here's my answer. You don't just take this test for a diploma, you take it for yourself. You have been in school for a long time. Many of you have been taking the MCAS since 3rd grade. Think about that for a second. Year after year, you've been learning, growing, reading, writing, solving problems, doing experiments, speaking up in class, and listening carefully to others. For you 10th graders, this MCAS is your last one. It's your final chance to step back and say, okay, after all these years, what do I really know now? How far have I come? This test is not about perfection. It's about effort and honesty with yourself. When you sit down to take the MCAS in English, math, and science, you're not just bubbling in answers, you're holding up a mirror to your own growth. How have you grown as a reader? Can you understand and analyze complex texts? How have you grown as a writer? Can you express your ideas clearly, powerfully, and with your own voice? How have you grown as a speaker and listener? Can you follow directions, think critically, and communicate your thinking? How have you grown in math and science? Can you problem solve, reason, and apply what you've learned? You owe it to yourself to find out. You have put in years of work, early mornings, late nights, homework, class projects, group work, reviewing, trying again after mistakes. This is one of those few chances you will get to see a clear measure of what your effort over time has become. Why not find out what you're truly capable of when you give it your full attention? Now let's talk about something else. Your score doesn't just matter for you, it matters for your school. When DY reports MCAS results, we report them as a whole school. You'll see headlines or charts that say things like DY scores or DY performance. But behind every bar on those charts is a person. You are one of those numbers. Your effort, your focus, your determination, all of that shows up in your school's data. When you give your best effort, you help to show what DY students are truly capable of. You help your teachers see what's working and where we need to grow. You help future students because this data helps shape programs, supports opportunities. You are not invisible in this process. You are not just one kid taking a test. You are part of the story of this school, and your score has an impact on your school community. So here's what I'm asking from you. When you walk into that testing room, treat it like something that matters, because it does. Get a good night's sleep, eat breakfast, bring what you need to show up on time, read carefully, use all the time you are given, don't rush to be done. Take the test the way you'd want your future self to remember it. I showed up, I tried, I gave it my best. Who knows you might even earn scholarships based on your scores. That's money. You're not doing this just for the person you are today. You're doing this for the person you're going to be a year from now, 5 years from now. Someone who can look back and say, when it counted, I didn't quit on myself. You have come a long way since 3rd grade. You've grown as learners, as friends, as leaders, as people. This is your moment to show that growth to yourself, to show your families, to show your teachers, and your community. I believe in you, your teachers believe in you, and now it's time for you to believe in you. Give this MCAS your full effort, do it for your school, do it for your class, but most of all, do it for yourself, now and for your future self. You've got this, Dolphins. Back to you, Molly and Michael.
Thank you, Mrs. Bennett. And we'd like to add that everyone should read the Bennett Beat this week. It has great shout-outs about our Tri-M induction, the seal of biliteracy, and an update about our NEASC accreditation.
DY, we hope you are all excited for next week's Spirit Week.
The first day of Spirit Week is Monday the 23rd, and we'll kick things off with Career Day. For this event, you dress as a professional worker or business person. Tuesday is Character Day, so dress up as your favorite fictional character from a book, TV show, or movie.
Wednesday is Fashion Disaster. Let's show off our best/worst fashion sense and make sure you add the most important element, the disaster. Thursday is Mathletes versus Athletes. In the future, will you be solving the equations that send humans to Mars or winning gold at the next Olympics?
And finally, on Friday, we have Class Colors Day. Seniors wear white, juniors wear black, sophomores wear blue, and freshmen wear red. Staff will wear green or Dolphin Pride. Actually, the week will be more fun if staff participates in all the days.
That goes for students as well. More participation means a better school culture, so be a part of Spirit Week.
We'd also like to talk today about two important events coming up that could benefit everyone in the district, most importantly, students and their parents.
One of our new district core values is community, and one way to strengthen community is through open communication. With that in mind, Dr. Mark Smith, the Superintendent of Schools for the DY Regional School District, will be hosting 2 listening sessions in the next few weeks.
The first event will take place this Wednesday, March 25th, when the superintendent will host a virtual listening session. The meeting is scheduled from 4:30 to 5:30 p.m., and a separate announcement with additional details will be sent via Parent Square.
The second meeting will take place in person on Wednesday, April 15th from 1 to 2:30 in the DY Middle School Library. Both of these meetings will cover the same topics. The focus of these listening sessions will be questions like, why DY? What are the opportunities and advantages that children have as they progress through the DY system today? And how can we improve?
This is a great opportunity for parents and students to learn more about what is going on in the district and to voice their thoughts on the district's future. Tell your parents to join the Zoom meeting on March 25th or to attend in person on April 15th.
And now we go to Dom for our sports news.
Thank you, Michael. Spring sports are officially underway and teams are jumping into action. Today, boys baseball has a home scrimmage against Frontier Regional High School at 4 p.m. Looking ahead to next week, the schedule stays busy. Tuesday, March 24th, Go Lacrosse takes on Cape Cod Tech at 3:30 on the turf field at the DY Intermediate Middle School. On Wednesday, March 25th, boys baseball heads to face Plymouth North at 4 p.m. On Tuesday, boys tennis competes against Nantucket High School here at 4 o'clock p.m. And boys lacrosse plays St. John Paul II at 4 p.m. at the Dennis Yarmouth Intermediate High School. Back to you, Molly and Michael.
Thanks, Dom. The assessment of performance toward proficiency in languages was taken this past Wednesday, and if you're wondering what that is, you're not alone.
The AAPPL is a computer-based test that assesses language proficiency in real-world contexts. It is used to qualify students for the State Seal of Biliteracy and the Global Seal of Biliteracy.
It tests 4 main areas: interpersonal listening and speaking, presentational writing, interpretive reading, and interpretive listening.
Why does it matter? Well, earning the Seal of Biliteracy through the AAPPL provides a certified credential of your language skills that can translate into direct financial and academic rewards, either in the form of automatic college credits or additional pay for employees with verified language proficiency.
Best of luck to everyone who took the test. And now it's time for our DY Moment of Culture. Let's go to Nyasia.
Thanks, Michael. In December 2011, the United Nations General Assembly declared March 21st as World Down Syndrome Day to promote inclusion, advocacy, and respect for people with Down syndrome. For those who don't know, Down syndrome is a condition in which a person has an extra chromosome. Around 1 in every 800 babies is born with DS. It occurs naturally. There is no known cause. Down syndrome comes with a unique set of challenges that expresses itself differently in each person affected by it. Each year, on March 21st, which is tomorrow, the General Assembly invites everyone to honor the day in whatever manner they see appropriate. The 2026 World Down Syndrome Day theme, Together Against Loneliness, focuses on raising awareness of how loneliness disproportionately affects people with DS as well as their families. Once we get past the stigma associated with DS, we find people with amazing spirit and learning capabilities. So happy Down Syndrome Day, DY. Use tomorrow to celebrate the lives of people with Down syndrome and reflect on ways to make sure they have the same freedoms and opportunities as everyone else. Back to you, Molly and Michael.
Thanks, Nyasia. Yesterday was Civics Day here at DY, and students in grades 8 and 11 presented their projects to guest judges from the community and shared their work with their peers.
This year's Action Civics All-Stars are as follows: Mr. Stevens B. period for their project about mental health awareness, Mr. Stevens H. period for their project about safer schools, Mr. Riker's G. period class and their project about a cleaner cafeteria, and finally Ms. Ledwell's H. period class and their project to reduce vaping here at DY.
These 4 projects will advance to the State Civics Day at UMass Dartmouth on May 29th. Congratulations to all who participated.
Now it's time for our Dolphin of the Week, who will receive a free sub from Jersey Mike's.
This week's Dolphin is always thoughtful of other classmates. He consistently gets all his work done in class and is a great asset on his job internships with the Pathways program.
This week's DY Dolphin of the Week, as nominated by Mrs. Caton, is Dylan Pimentel. Thank you, Dylan, for making DY a better place. To receive your free sub, please see Mr. Wyndham in room 414.
And now we go to Kenzie with our weekend weather update.
Thanks, Michael. Happy spring, DY. This weekend is going to have the occasional spring rain showers. The remainder of today is going to be sunny with 10 to 20 mile per hour winds, and in the evening there's going to be a 100% chance of rain following into Saturday. Saturday, the first full day of spring, will have a high of 45 degrees in the morning hours with partly sunny skies. In the evening, there will be a low of 34 degrees with mostly cloudy skies. And on Sunday, there will be a few showers during the day with a high of 46 degrees. In the evening, there will be occasional showers with a low of 36 degrees. Have a great weekend, DY, and back to you, Molly and Michael.
That's all we have for today. Thank you for watching and
Have a great day in Dolphin Land, DY.